On our morning show today, we're looking ahead toward an exciting fall event, Hub City Dirt Drags, and joining us is Lacey Steffes. Lacey, it seems like you were just here in the spring and talking about a big spring event. That seemed to go pretty well for you.
Yeah, it was fantastic. We had great weather. We had record turnouts and attendance. We filled those grandstands on Saturday afternoon and Friday evening, so it was fantastic.
So tell me about it. We're heading toward down the stretch. It's coming up. What's the date for this year's fall event?
So our Hub City Diesel Truck Challenge is October 10th and 11th, and that is at evening. So Friday night we're doing the truck and tractor pulls again, so two tracks of truck and tractor pulls. And then Saturday, we're kicking off the day right away with our show and shine, ATV and dirt bike races. And then, so those will start at 11. And at 3, we've got our vehicle drags, including our diesel truck challenge.
Awesome. Tell me about the Burnout Road. You've got that planned too, don't you?
Yeah, some extra fun stuff happening on Saturday. So we are using one of the strips there at the Richland County Fairgrounds for our Burnout Road. So we will be having a sanctioned burnout competition. We're just testing the waters a little bit with the burnout competition. It's very popular at a lot of other events. So it'll be open to anybody that's in the show and shine, or if there's drag racers that are there that want to bring an extra set of tires and burn them off and put on a show for the crowd. It's definitely something that's trending in the industry.
Well, tell me about the day. Will you have lots of food and beverages on the grounds?
For sure. So we're going to have similar food vendors to what we had in the spring. Now, all the good funnel cakes, and I think there's some rib and chicken dinners coming, and the Lions Club will be there with their food vendor. We'll have Old 61 Diner out of Boscobel and Utter Brothers. So lots of a coffee truck. So for all those early morning people, we're going to have lots of food and drink and activities throughout the day that are, we have in our show and shine, we've got our girls zone, which is actually the fullest that it's ever been. And we're going to do a meet and greet with those ladies that own those trucks at 11 a.m. And hopefully we can get some of the kids out to really check out some of those cool trucks.
Well, you're on early just to kind of promote the fact so people can mark it on the calendar. But I think you could probably use some community support too, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have developed a partnership for our local partners. It's a lower investment. A $500 investment gets you some tickets to the event, gets your name on a poster. So we're really working hard to get the community involved and also get our spectators that are coming from distances to stay in the Richland Center area for, a couple of days. So hopefully we can get them to come in on Friday night, maybe even Thursday night, take an opportunity, make a trip to the apple orchard and, grab dinner downtown, maybe really explore the area. So looking for some of those partnerships. We're working with tourism, with Marty at Tourism to develop kind of a list of, must-see places in the area in Richland Center so we can get our visitors out into the community.
That'll be just about prime time leaf viewing, I would guess, as well. So probably a lot of travelers will be enjoying driving through and stopping to see something exciting, right?
Yeah, yep. The fall colors will be in full swing, and we hope to get, some of the spectators that are coming in for the Diesel Truck Challenge out into the community and exploring and to fall in love with the area, just like all the residents have.
Tell me about Wisconsin Motorsports Group.
Yeah, so the Wisconsin Motorsports Group, Riley Anderson obviously has been doing these events for a long time in the original Hub City location with his family and the help of that Mick Park board. And once the event outgrew that facility, myself and my husband Steve, we work with Riley at Gateway Power Sports. We saw an opportunity to help him grow the events and create some structure and really take the event to the next level, like Riley's been trying to do. This Diesel Truck Challenge is really kind of part of that. So we have some fantastic national level partners that are going to be coming in. Hot Shots, Secrets, Fast Fuel Systems, Coltrane Energy. Dan's, I know that Dan and Heather are local to the Richland Center, but they're going to be bringing a bunch of their trucks up to pull on Friday night. WCI they sponsor quite a few of the pro racers that will be there for the Diesel Truck Challenge. So really excited to show off the Richland Center community to some of these national level partners. And like I said, we're just looking for support from the community to make this event the best organized and, have the most action at the event to really show them what Wisconsin Motorsports and the Hub City Dirt Drags in partnership with the Richland Center community can bring.
Will a lot of these drivers be from a long ways away?
Yeah, Riley just joined me. He can probably speak a little bit more to where the drivers are coming from.
All right,
Hi,
Riley.
Phil.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah, we're super excited. We got drivers coming from all over the country. We were looking today, drivers from Ohio. You got Kentucky, Louisiana, Pennsylvania, Michigan. Kind of just, it's a nationally recognized event, and they're coming from everywhere. Plus all the locals that come. That's why we're so excited to really show these guys that are coming from out of state what Richland County has to offer as far as scenery and fun activities to do.
For a lot of them, this might be one of the last Midwest chances because you're getting dangerously close to you never know kind of weather, aren't you?
Yep, absolutely. This is kind of the last shindig of the year, definitely in our area, and I believe kind of in the northern Midwest. It, like you said, the weather kind of becomes unpredictable once you get into mid-October.
We've got plans, so we know that we could run into some maybe cool weather, maybe a little rainy weather in October. We've got tents, we've got heaters. There's lots of action. We've got live music on Friday night. So we have plans that will support all of our spectators and racers, even if the weather gets a little inclement.
I know you had great support last time in the spring. Are you able to kind of give back some of those dollars to the local community then through the civic groups?
I think we work with a lot of the local, or are working with local groups, and want to continue working with more as far as doing donations for help and support for our event, like from the football team, basketball team, stuff like that. And if you are listening and you may know of a group that is willing to help, we are looking for more volunteers because it takes a lot of work, and we definitely give back to the ones that help us. And I believe we're going to be probably around that 10,000 spectator mark or more, which should really help the community out as a whole.
Well, that's a lot of spectators, Riley. So then where do they all go? Because they don't all fit in the grandstand, do they?
So they definitely, there's, Richland Center, that's the one nice thing about that facility is there's a lot of seating, but we were pretty close to max capacity this last year. But all the hotels seem to fill up in the area, and campgrounds. We're working with local campgrounds to kind of help them out as well. Giving people an opportunity to stay in the area.
If somebody is thinking about volunteering, where are some areas that you could use some help?
Yeah, we actually have a couple of bartending shifts available. So typically when we're looking for a volunteer group, we're looking for 6 to 10 people, depending on what the action is. We've got a couple parking shifts available. We've got a cleanup shift on Saturday that would be great for like a 4-H group or an FFA. We do have some that are customer facing, selling wristbands, things like that. So if you've got 6 or 8 people and a nonprofit that's looking to typically we pay $500 for a 4 or 5 hour shift for 6 people. You can just send our Facebook, so the Hub City Dirt Drags Facebook page, or go to our website and shoot us an email, and we'll find the right thing for your group to do.
This is a big event coming up at the Richland County Fairgrounds. Are you still doing some events this season in Hub City?
Nope, we recently just got done. We had a truck and tractor pull 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, Mother Nature shut us down early on that, but we still had a great fireworks show. And just to touch on the volunteer stuff too, if you are just an individual looking to volunteer, please reach out and we may have a place for you because we, need assistance with parking and there's other areas that could be needed. So just if you are interested in the event, feel free to reach out, whether it's through Facebook or on the website. We might be able to utilize you.
Well, it's certainly exciting for the area. I know we'll have you guys back when it gets a little closer to the event. I know you just wanted to get the word out today. Anything else either of you would like to add?
We'd like to. I just want to say thanks to all the volunteers that help us got this event to where it is, and our local sponsors like Slama Equipment up in Hillsboro, Metesnick Power Sports of Richland Center, Jones Chevrolet of Richland Center, Viking Village Foods, Viking Liquor of Reedsburg, Wisconsin. I mean, them companies have been huge help, and obviously Olson Trucking, Randy Olson and Logan Olson. They're such a great company. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even have a track to be racing on. And the Olson Trucking family has kept this event going for many years and supplying us with material and all that.
Very good. Lacey, anything you wanted to add?
No, I think just mark your calendars. We will be doing a weekend wristband, so it's $30 for adults for Friday and Saturday. And we're adding the show and shine under the lights on Friday night, so we'll have a truck show out there. So there's going to be a ton of activity happening both Friday night and Saturday all day and into the evening. So we hope that people in the Richland Center area put it on their calendars and come out and see what we've got to offer.
It'll be a real rumble, it sounds like, won't it?
It's gonna be an action-packed event. I mean, if you're a local car enthusiast, bring your car down, and we'll have a place for you to show it.
Awesome. Good deal. Thanks, you two, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
You bet. Lacey Steffes, Riley Anderson joining us, talking about Hub City Dirt Drags coming up in October the 13th, and you're listening to The Morning Show.